All right, I believe we are live now. Sorry about the delay. We really annoyed with that. Sorry. Anyway, let's get right to it. Let's go here, get the link sent, and we'll get to work. All right, let's see what we got here. Good morning to everyone. I have a little bit more of an engaging live stream today. We won't be Rami. We'll be using the bot. We'll just be day trading our accounts per normal. We are using inside of our TradeAvid account, Apex account. We're up 144 bucks for today. I'm gonna slide it so you guys can see it. Here, give me a second. You can't see it yet, can you? A little more like that. Yeah. All right, 144 so far for today, and many more to go. So we'll just be kind of hanging out. I anticipate having my updates at this point probably next week for the AI software. I'm really excited about that, but I just don't think that it's going to be ready by tomorrow. It could be, but I don't think that's going to be the case. So we'll kind of do with what we can for right now. All right. So we'll just trade with the predictive model today, and we'll go from there. Mm. All right. We'll see. I've been having huge issues with my OBS. I don't know why it's been the way it's been, but we'll get that fixed here, and we won't be running late on lives anymore. It takes like probably a good 3 minutes for it to load up. It's this little icon right here. And then it takes like, and then sometimes it doesn't allow me to, it'll say forbidden error. And I don't know exactly why that's the case. I'm going to go here. My computer's being a little funny. I'll watch the price action from here. And so I have to restart it another 3 minutes. It could even be like 4 minutes, really. It's a long time. And it says, I don't know, it's just annoying. So anyway, anywho, hope everybody is doing well. Let's see. Hmm. All right, well, we'll see about that. Anyway. See if we can do this here. Yeah, that's not, there we go. See if that works. Okay. Put the fan on really fast here. Actually, 1 second. Okay. All right. We got price kind of surging here. Let's see what we have on the charts over here. One addition I made is I have the cumulative volume delta on my chart. Just makes it a little bit easier to see kind of when reversals are going to start occurring. So if we look at it here, downtrend, obviously uptrend here. I almost got faked out on this. Flatness, And so it just makes it a little bit easier for me to see what's going on and try to find some of these reversals or continue with these trends. So there's price surging. We're going to have a push to VWAP if we don't get it on this candle, which would be nuts. So no new system, PF, same one as always. It is not a new system, rather. It is the predictive model. No new system today. I should have that by Monday. I'm hoping, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, all right. So I do believe we're going to get to VWAP here. I'm going to jump to trade of 8 to get the best entry I can. 6. Buy right there. Okay, there's 130. Good. 140, 160, good. 168, nice. 200, good. We'll take 126 on that one. I've not forgotten, but am very haven't manually traded in a while, and I forgot how to set my trail for trade bait. I could do it for trading view, but it's slow and sometimes it gets clunky and weird. All right, so good trade there. Good trade there. I'm gonna go without the rejection labels for now. If price settles down, then we will let's see. Buy another 6 right there, MNQ. Might have gotten a little early on this one. Let's see. Yeah, I might have gone a little early. Let's see what we got. Okay, I kind of like this as a stop down here. It's 107 level. So let's see. Put our buy limit there. We'll see what we got. I don't know if price has it in it to erase this entire move here. Oh, shoot. I meant to go sell. See, I'm out of control. We didn't lose too much extra on that one, but that was not smart. Whoops. My bad. My bad. I went with a buy limit instead of a sell limit, and so I ended up with 12. I don't even know how that. Oh, I'm in micros. I'm like, how's that possible? Micros. Oops. Ended up with 12 contracts instead of closing the trade out at 400. I think I lost extra 300 bucks on that. That's no fun. Anyway. Anyway. We'll kind of watch this. What are we? 70 points out. Now the ATR is sitting at 34. It's really 36 is really high right now. So we'll kind of just wait and see what price wants to do here. But I'm gonna need some of that money back. Let's see. I'm okay with kind of seeing price come back down. I don't know what the catalyst was for this 830 drop, but 837 drop, but I'm okay with that. Let's see what price wants to do here. We tried to test VWAP. We didn't really get it. Unemployment came in heavier than expected. I wonder what. Okay. Home sales are down a little more than we expected, but I guess better than we thought though. G20 today. So nothing too crazy coming forward. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, so I've got price settling kind of right in here. This level right there. kind of like right there. And so we'll see if price wants to get above that or get below here. Both of those would be good triggers for me to look for taking a trade. So we should have some nice action here today. Oh, wow. Not bad. I'll fix that in just a second. All right. Yeah. Okay. I wonder if I can change so it's not. I can Nash. Okay, good. All right. Price dropping here a little bit. Take that. Again, kind of looking for this spot here is that 101 level. Morning, Ron. Good morning, my friend. Yeah, we'll see what this level wants to bring us here, and we'll go off of that. I'd be okay with the short right here. Let's see if I can get price to pop up here. Go sell right there. Okay, good. 63, good. Manage it better over here. Okay. Ah, okay. We had a chance to be profitable there by about 100 bucks. Let's see. I'm going to sell right now, so I'm going to do a buy stop. Okay. Good. Lock in some more profits here. Keep moving that trail. Good, we're out. All right. So we're only down 300 bucks so far. We'll take that. Probably a little more room to go on this one. Let's go sell again. See if we can get price to really extend down here, and we'll take we'll try to trail it nicely. I want to, but it's not moving far enough yet. There it is. Good, 150, nice, 60. Nice, there we go. Nice little trade there. Battling back. Got 120 on that one. Cool with that. Oh man, I really wish I would have gotten in at the open of that candle at least. I'm gonna have to exit this one a little early. Maybe not. Yep, there it is. All right. Good. Another little small win there. I waited too long to get into that one. Should have, definitely should have. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. I did, Ron. I did. I actually do have. Here we go. Another little short position here. Got a trade of 8. Watch this one. I do have this thing programmed for Ninja. I just haven't really done anything with it because we started working on the bot. So at some point, I guess I could show that off, but we'll have something much better in the future. So if we continue to trade futures, we'll just trade it on Tradeovate and get the signals and use those. All right, so kind of a bottoming here, little price action. I expect price to roll back up to at least kind of this wick right there. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay. Now I don't know if this move is over yet or what, so we're just gonna wait for a second. We just took 3 trades in a row, so we'll chill. We'll see. Okay. A little long off of this. I'm cool with that. Let me see if Tradeovate has a, can I get indicators, volume based? No, that sucks. Not a whole lot you can do here. Huh. Okay. We took that one big stupid loss. We shouldn't have. Otherwise, we should be back to profit here, so we'll be pretty close. Let's see. All right, so price kind of settling, no problem. Kind of looking like price might have found a bottom here. We'll see. It'd be a really aggressive trade to buy 6 at this limit right here. But if price touches it again, I'll try it. If it doesn't, it shouldn't. Maybe we'll look for a long off of this here. Let's see. Good. All right. I kind of like the long, but now I'm going to chill here for just a moment. Let's see what we got. This price action looks very, very bullish to me, but I'm not going to put any capital behind it. Ron asked, what is that yellow indicator? That is ATR. ATR. It's high as fuck. All right, good. That did look bullish. I was right. Okay, good. Kind of like price to get back to this 128 level, which is about 30, 40 points away, 30, 40 points away, somewhere in here. I like that. Let's see if I can get on trade debate here, get a pullback and go. No pullback was given. No trade was taken. Yeah, kind of in here, this 36 level, it's kind of where I expect price to go. I wish we could have gotten ourselves in this trade with, a little bit of help from price pulling back, but what are you gonna do? Okay, right, exactly where I thought I was gonna go. Exactly where I thought I was gonna go. Again, we'll have the updated AI software here in the next, hopefully, a couple of days. So we'll have that ready to rock and roll. It just isn't ready yet. And I didn't want to take today off again. I just don't feel like doing that. All right, so let's see. What does price want to do here? We'll watch it here. I'm kind of nervous about this little spot. Like, I feel like price could easily come up here and run past this. I feel like price could settle down kind of in here. See what price is trying to do. Kind of like a short here. Not yet, but I like if price can get kind of up in here, I'll take a short off of that. Being a little too conservative with where my entry should be, but I would definitely have taken a short off of that. Let me wait. Okay. Hmm. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Let's see if price can break above that previous high up here. So right here. Let's see if price can get up there. Okay. I kind of like a short here. I want to be patient, but I kind of like a short right here. It'd be a quick one, but let's see if we can get, see what happens here. Next candle. If we get a pop on this next candle, I'm gonna go short really quick. Oh, the pop was quick. Missed it again. The pop happened. I thought I was gonna run a little higher, but that's basically all the move I was wanting right there. That was it. I wasn't wanting a huge, big old move, but I wanted that little short right there. Hmm. Volume delta is an interesting concept for an indicator. It does give you a lot of insight. For example, you've got this candle here. It doesn't really show wicks. It was green. Now it's red. But this candle was green, and it was above this set of candles. But price itself is not above these sets of candles. And so anytime you see something like that, you kind of have a reversal pattern that you could be seeing. Similar thing happened here. So we had price roll up right here, price roll up here, pulls back, and we had volume delta go up again, higher than we had before, but price was not higher than it was before, and so then we immediately sold off. This is kind of the same idea here. VWAP kind of makes me nervous, but let's see. I'm gonna go sell right here, just real quick sell. Let's see, collect about 30 bucks on that. Okay, cool. Let's see if we get price to pop here again. Sell. This was tricky. 50 bucks there, nice. Okay, so here's the same idea. We have price really flying up here, but like our delta shows that we have a lot more volume, but we don't have more price movement. And so let's go sell right there again. There's 30 bucks, good. 20 bucks there, nice. Let's see, okay. So here's price. Yeah, there we go. This will sell off. Okay. All right. We wait. Now, part of me thinks that we have a pretty long road down here. It's kind of what I'm seeing here. We have price basically even with these lows, close to it. But it looks like we have a lot more volume to eat up. So I'm kind of thinking we have more of a short here that we capture. I don't know what that looks like for price just yet. So we're gonna wait, but it's kind of what I'm seeing. Hopefully that makes some sense to you guys as well. Hopefully that makes some sense. All right. Okay. So we test down. That's good. Okay. All right. So we have price maybe trying to make an upward move here. This is interesting. Nice and tricky. Uh, Ronald, it is cumulative delta volume. Trading view, nothing special about it. And you can find like 20 of these. I changed it from Heikin-Ashi to regular candles. I don't like Heikin-Ashi at all. Okay, all right, so maybe we have a long here. This is how I'm just interpreting this data. So we could have, if price, let's see, if price can hold up here at this kind of 19 level-ish, we have a chance to go even higher as our delta volume would be way lower than the previous high, even if price is even. That would show basically a gap, and I would like that. Okay, let's see. So now it shows price significantly lower. But I don't know. I don't really know what to do right here. We have price VWAPs up here. We see that 80. Okay. Looks like we have a lot. Okay, we might be going to VWAP here. This candle, I don't know, but based on what cumulative delta, yeah, volume delta, not delta volume. Yeah, cumulative delta volume, sorry. What it's telling me is we have some room here. We got room to run. So let's see what this candle does. And then once it's closed, we'll probably look at jumping into a long and then heading up somewhere. I think it's at 83. Where is VWAP? 83, 84. We'll kind of look at that as our spot. I probably won't hold to that, but I will look at it for sure. Okay. Let's see if we get a new little candle here. I'm gonna go buy right there. Okay, blown out of that one so far. Okay, we'll do a sell stop right there. Right here. Did I read this wrong? Let's see. I kind of thought price would fly up here. Kind of did. Let's see. Could be right. Could be wrong. Who knows? Let's see. Okay, good. Price ate that up a little bit, which is nice. My anticipation of price flying to VWAP was not correct, as price decided to chop down quite a bit. Now, it doesn't mean price can't go up from here. I just got in way too soon. I could be up way more instead of being down 60 bucks, 70 bucks, 100 bucks. It could be up way more. Let's see if price can get me back to even. If we can, I'll get out. Okay, close. See if we can get to the open of this thing. Come on. Nice, we're close. Might eat a ton in commissions here, but let's see if we can get to even. Ain't looking like it. What a tricky trade this one is, huh? Could have waited for this thing to break out of either one of these, and that would have been a much smarter trade. Yeah. Damn it. All right. So we misread that one for sure. Misread that one for sure. Huh. I really thought we would get price to roll, not all the way up to VWAP, but certainly past where it was. Okay. So we're definitely coming down. I'll look for some shorts here. Motherfucker. No party. I know, Alex. Well, hopefully Monday we'll have some more fun to look at. Hopefully Monday. So maybe today and tomorrow we'll just kind of trade our own little game, and then we'll flip back over on Monday and we'll have some more tools to use to help us do better trading. Huh. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, VWAP is making me think that our price wants to go long, but I like a short here. Okay, short. Okay, 130. 180, good. Okay, had a little bit more room on that one. I think we could have captured a ton for sure, but good little trade there. Kind of saved some of that. We should have been able to capture more of this, but that's okay. Didn't want to blow up our account here trying to chase a big trade. Okay, good. So let's see. We have price sitting at the bottom counter channel here, but I've got volume sitting way lower than price action. That kind of lets me know that maybe we've got a chance to go down further. The only thing holding me is VWAP. That's the only thing I feel like maybe price could be headed up because we are so close to it. And we know how price likes to react to VWAP. Okay, so here goes price again. We're gonna test that low right here. And then we extend past. Okay, now is this a real move? Are we really coming down maybe to down here? Or are we gonna hold kind of in this middle ground here? About to find out. Yeah, I can do that. Garrett, what's going on, my friend? It's decent. Yeah, automate's over, Alex. So wasn't getting the results that I wanted from it. So it was just okay. Like I wasn't getting consistent enough results. I didn't feel like it would be a great use of time to continue with it or release it, obviously, for that matter. And so I'm putting it away. It's not, maybe to be released in a year or something, maybe longer. Who knows? Um, okay, can we get a pullback here and go short? Let's see what we got here. Okay, maybe I missed this one. So no, yeah, so no trading bot right now. We have a lot of room to go, I think. No trading bot for the time being, but we do have something else coming out. I mentioned it previously before, but didn't give too much detail on it, which was, looks like we have price maybe ready to come back up. Looking for a long off of this. Do you guys see that? Here to here. We've got that, but we have price basically flat. Kind of lets me know price might be ready to come back up here. I'll go long off of this. Let's go right there. Really risky here. We need to do a sell stop. Okay. Like I said, really risky. Didn't work out. We still could though. How about another buy? Let's see. Shit. Good. Small victory there. What was I saying? So we're gonna put the bot away for now, and what will be coming are just, in so many words, essentially having ChatGPT analyze our chart and then give us basically a prediction every 3 minutes. So every 3 minutes, we'll get a long or a short, and then ChatGPT will also give us a confidence score. So how confident is the AI in whatever it's predicting? And then we will trade those signals. Now, of course, we'll start with NQ and MNQ. We'll start with those. And then we'll progress to potentially other futures, stocks, crypto as well. This project has been in the works for quite a while, but there just hasn't been, it takes a while to develop all this stuff. And so per account, in cash, Camille, I'll get to that. So we're going to let the AI basically trade and give us the ideas, not trade, give us the ideas for us to take trades on. And we'll get a ton of ideas every day. Now, the thing about I'm going to go long off of this. Sell stop right there. Okay. Let's see if we get price to roll here. I don't love this action at all. Damn. All right. Holy cow. Against the grain is not working for me right now. I just think price is going to go back up. That's all. Another buy right there. I'm going to try it. I think price is going to go back up here. I really do. Might just take a second. Close. Okay, there's price moving up a little. What does it have in store for us here? Tight stop. Hit. Okay. Worth a shot. Down 750. So what we'll do is we'll have the AI give us signals. It's not ready yet. I thought it'd be ready today, Kind of thought it'd be ready yesterday. Thought it'd be ready today. It's not, unfortunately. Probably have it ready on Monday if I had to guess. Hopefully tomorrow, but not going to bank on that. And we'll review that. We'll look at it, and essentially it'll just be machine learning. So we'll get a bunch of trades every day, and then I'll be able to go in there and rank them, basically good or bad, and then eventually say why one was good and one was bad. Um, I was not wrong on this, by the way. I still think that this is going to go up. There it is. It's quick. So stop. I'm gonna stop right there. So we'll rank every single trade and we'll get the machine to learn from itself. The good stuff, the bad stuff, how to improve, all that. We'll get all of that going. Good. Okay, 130, nice. Small victory there. Not big enough. What's my ATR sitting at? 25, that makes sense. We can go 8. Famous last words. So I'm really excited about this. This is like kind of where I think the future of trading is going anyway, is to have a lot less manual work and have a lot more of the AI truly like taking trades or giving signals and then learning from what worked and what didn't work. So that's what's coming. I think is going to be the future of trading anyway. Is the AI can take so much more information and make much better predictions than we can. And so that is what's being built. Yes, Alex, entries and exits will be done manually. You will simply get a every 3 minutes you'll get an alert, essentially, and then from there you'll be able to decide if you want to take that trade or if you want to wait for the next one. But you'll get a ton of these, and so what I'll be able to do is go in there and again manually shift and tell the AI like, oh, this is a good trade, this is a bad trade. Like let's say it called a short, over here. To me, that'd be a good trade. We had some drawdown, but that'd be a good trade. If I called a long right here, that would be a good trade to me. This is a huge trade from 27 to 50. That's 30 points on a 1 minute chart. That's really good. So we would take that as like a good trade. Let's see here. I think that price really rolling down here. So we'll be voting them, but then over time we'll get like thousands of trades a day, and so the AI will be able to learn from itself and iterate every time we give it a recommendation. Hey, you're too early or too late. This is a good trade. This is a bad trade, so on and so forth. So we'll get that, and we'll start with futures, and then we'll eventually migrate to stocks, so options, and then we'll get to crypto as well. So that's kind of the future of what I see this thing being, and so you have to build out a database. You have to build out some of these things, and you also have to. I thought price would be going up here. I'm annoyed because we were ready. We were right. We're way too early. So if the bot called early, like that'd be right for sure. Or if the AI called a long here, that'd be right. If it called a short here, that would be wrong. But then this would be a really good. All right, what do we have here? I'm gonna wait for the next trade here. It doesn't matter. We're just here trading just to have something to do for today. It's kind of boring when I sit here and I don't have anything to do. I'm not live. This is boring. So I figured we go live anyway. But I think this is going to be the future. Now I don't have a prototype yet to show you guys. But when I do, then we can look at it together. Actually, let me see something really fast. Hold on. Let me see if I can show you guys this while we're kind of waiting here. Let me go here. It's not done just yet. Let me see. Still available. Okay, good. All right. Hold on. Let's see here. I'm trying to like. The website's going to change anyway, but. My face here. Okay, this is good enough. Face would be small, but this is good enough, I think. Hold on. You see it okay? All right, cool. All right, so it's not ready because there's nothing being traded just yet. But it'll look different because we'll have a bunch of different symbols going. But essentially every 3 minutes, and again, this is not correct, but this is just kind of what it's going to look like, and this is, I guess, a crypto, so Trump crypto coin. We had Apple before. Whoops. Do it 1 month. There we go. So you'll get a signal and it'll say, okay, short, or I guess we don't have any longs right now, just short. And then you'll get like 70%, 72%, 82% as a confidence score, or 65, 67, 68. And then you can decide if you want to take this trade or not. And then if it's a good trade, we'll mark it as good. If it's a bad trade, we'll mark it as bad. And so on and so forth from there. I don't know if it gives me any longs. I don't think I've got a long yet. This chart will update because we'll have multiple tickers. But essentially, the way I see this is in the future, we'd only take the 75 and 80% confidence scores as trades. And so we ideally would like to have enough assets so that, every, 10, 15 minutes at least, we have a good trade to take, a good quality setup that we can trust. So this is what's coming. This to me is the future of, this is what I think is going to be like what's next for us. The biggest thing is not necessarily like the interface or the signals. Like those will be pretty good from the start. But there are two specific things. One is I'm able to give the AI like 40 different parameters to look at. So it has way more than you and I could probably look at a chart with confidence and take trades with. So we can compress a bunch of data really quickly, really easily. And from there, we'd be able to basically get a quality signal. So way more stuff than I would ever like look at on a chart to trade. We can give the AI. That's one. But the biggest thing is going to be that it will learn from itself. And so that process, that iterative process of good trade, bad trade, good trade, bad trade, over a couple days, a week, a month, we'll just get better and better and better signals to the point where we have a huge edge on reversals or nice trend trades that we could take that will put us in a really good spot. I wanted to demo that today, but I had some issues with the back end that didn't get fixed in time. And so I'm thinking it's going to take another 2 days. It'll take another day from today. And so I don't know if I'll have it ready Friday morning, but probably Monday will be what my best guess would be. So that is what's coming. It's not complete nor ready, but this is kind of what it will look like. And we'll have a bunch of different tickers. At some point, it'll be your Tesla and NVIDIA, NQ, ES, MNQ, MES, Bitcoin, Ethereum, pick whatever you want. So I'll be slow to roll out the crypto stuff because I know most people don't day trade crypto. We swing trade it. And this will start as crypto. This will start as day trading, not crypto, start as day trading. And then eventually we can move it to swing trading as time goes on. We can adjust that, but it'll start with us just having a bunch of signals to day trade. And then we'll go from there. Let's go back to this. Let's move my face back. Hold on, let me delete that really fast. There we go. All right. Not that, sorry. Camera time. Okay. Cool. So that's what is coming in very, very, very quick order, that I'm really excited about. Yeah, exactly, Ron. That's exactly right. TV script, please do send an email. Peter, I did. Peter, depending on when you requested your access, if I sent you a confirmation that you got it, it's in your invite only. Indicators, invite only. If you don't see it, just log out and log back in. You'll be in your invite only, the predictive model. You'll see it there. But yeah, so Ron, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. So it'll predict based on the strategy. So the predictive model is one parameter, but it is not all. So I found that I could get a few more accurate signals by using more than just a predictive model. And so the way this works, like if you really think about it, is every 3 minutes, basically like a screenshot will be taken of the chart, essentially. And then from there, like the AI will say, okay, price is going to go up, price is going to go down. And here's how confident I am that this will happen. And then if it says price is going to go up from this, like on this candle, well, we would just wait maybe a couple of candles and then say, okay, that was actually a good signal or that was a bad signal. Like let's see, this one opened at 47. So if it goes 10 points, that's a good signal for a 1 minute chart. Like I would call that a good signal. So there's 7. Yeah, I call that a good signal. Okay, quality, good. So we'd mark that with a blue thumbs up or green thumbs up. Fantastic, good to go. And if it was bad, we'd mark it as poor. That'd be a good signal. So good, Dave Mack. That's going to be part of. I kind of did. So the reason I'm doing every 3 minutes is I think if I go to a lower time frame, call it a 1 minute chart or a 2 minute chart, I think the confidence scores will be too low. Like we won't get high confidence and low confidence. We'll get like a bunch of like mid to high 60s and low 70s, and like that's not where I want to be. I want to be, some are in the 80s, some are in like the 50s or 40s. I want like a good spread of signals so that way I can like go and say, okay, if it called a long here, this is fantastic. If it called a short right here, that like it could be bad, or it could just be like a ton of drawdown first, and then we would get the trade that it called for. So some of these things I'm not exactly sure how I want to, and that's why we're going to test it. Like that's why it's not ready yet. So we'll test it ideally on Monday, like hopefully Monday. But we'll see. We'll see. And either way, like we'll just basically make it learn the way we want to trade it. So if we want to trade scalping, like we'll just do that and look at scalps. And I would say however many point move that was from here, or I guess we can't measure the bottom. From here to, that was 22 points. Like I would call that a really good trade. 22 points, that's like, we're marking that's good. And if it called a short off of this, I'd say, okay, maybe it was good. I'd say maybe it's bad, probably. And then I would say too early. And so maybe it would give me a lower confidence score for a long or a lower confidence score for a short. And then we would wait for the next one to come through that says, okay, this is actually going to be a short. We should take a short right here. So again, I don't know exactly. Peter, I will in a little bit. You just have to hang tight, brother. I don't know exactly how it's going to like look and present yet because I haven't gotten it to work live just yet. I got a couple of samples, but nothing permanent yet. So we'll see. It'll be a work in progress, but I'm very excited about it. Because ultimately, we should be able to see like, okay, we're gonna get a short off of this, maybe long in here. This I think was junk, good long, and then we will just be able to like try and trade. And ideally, what I'm really looking for is for this bad boy to call a short like up here, short up here. I want it to call longs down here, long down here, maybe even like potentially short up here. So maybe even a long like right here, short up here, long down here. I'm kind of looking for some of that as well, but that'll just be in time. Like we'll have to see how it progresses. But with the speed at which AI works, I don't know that we're going to necessarily need to spend too much time in the machine learning phase. It's going to get pretty damn good pretty fast. So I am excited about that. Excited about that. Ron, you can. You can. The thing about it is, let me drink this water. I'll answer that question. You can do that. The thing about the AI and okay, the specifically trading view is, let's say I match a 1 minute chart and a 5 minute chart. Well, if I get a signal every, we have to pick one of those time frames. So let's just say we get a signal every minute. Because it's going to use a lot of like closed candle information, we'll probably end up sending the same info 5 different times for the 5 minute chart because it's signaling every minute. So it'll be a new update for the 1 minute chart, new update for the 1 minute chart, new update, new update, new update. We'll get 5 different signals for the 1 minute chart, but it'll be the same 5 minute calculations 5 times, and then a new 5 minutes, and then we'll get 5 brand new 1 minutes, but then the same 5 minute. See what I mean there? So that's interesting. I don't know. Maybe in the future, which it's going to be a trading view / AI thing. I'm not sure if I could have like 2 different signals sent at the same time without it calculating differently. So we'll see. But for right now, you can have it look at both sides. But I would say the reason I wanted to use a higher and lower time frame is because I want that higher time frame count, like that chart setup to make it and give it some context as to what the overall or larger price action is going to be and what it is doing. So That was kind of my idea there. Let's go long off of this because we're sitting here bullshitting around. Okay. Sell stop. 80 bucks, 50 bucks, 30 bucks, 40. Nice. All right, good. A little trade there. So, oops. That is what, do you export the chart data or a screenshot? A screenshot would be really dumb. To be frank, what do you think about XBoost, Clarifier, the main machine learning model? 5-star, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. I'll get you there. Not sure yet. But Ron, essentially you have to send the parameters. Basically, you have to send all of the data that you want as a specific like payload to the AI. And so a lot of it is just connecting Chat GPT to TradingView. And then all the information has to be stored into a database. So I'll have more details on it for now or in the future. What I will tell you is that Chat GPT will be a short-lived LLM for us because we can't do as much machine learning with it. It won't learn in real time on its own. Essentially, we'll have to get all the data and then have it go look at the data. And then from there, it can try to recalculate some of its calculations. I think, depending on how fast we can get it reprogrammed, I think we might launch it with non-Chat GPT. It's just people will understand what the hell Chat GPT is, so it's easier to say that than XG Boost model. You see what I mean? So like, as 5-star mentioned. So we'll see. It probably won't end up being Chat GPT that we actually get the signals from. And so I'm not sure if our performance will be bad or good in the beginning, but I know it will get better as time goes on. And it's not hard to change models either. So we won't have to worry about, like, I know Grok is pretty good. It's not better than ChatGPT just yet, but it's pretty freaking good. And so at some point, it could make sense for our model to sit on top of Grok. We'll see. And Perplexity, Anthropology, I think, or Anthropic. It's another one. So got price really screaming here. This is what I've been waiting on, by the way. Thought we'd get it right here. I took a long like right here, I think. Smoked. Buy 8. Let's go sell stop right there. Okay, we're up 60 bucks. Good, good. 136. $100, good. Nice little trade there. Probably more room to go here too. I didn't give it enough room to trail. That's okay. I did. It's not better. DeepSeek isn't better than any of the ones that I just named, but it could be. The issue with DeepSeek, not that it matters yet, but in the future it would. Like, all your information goes to China or whoever. You know, it's all not yours. So I don't know. You know, in the future, how much I'm going to want to lean on a DeepSeek or any other non-American model. Not that it would be any different with ChatGPT or Grok or pick your favorite, but I just know that China for sure is going to take your data, and I don't know if they'll use it or not, but they're going to have it, and I would rather them not have it. You know, I'm trying to think about this in 6, 12, 18, 24 months, like, you know, long increments, which is we're going to get thousands and then tens of thousands and then hundreds of thousands of trades under this model. We just will. And they'll get ranked and they'll all get ranked. And the machine will be learning from itself. And so we're going to have this huge pot of trades where we'll be able to say, okay, without a shadow of a doubt, this is a long, this whole move is. And then like short somewhere. And we'll get a random short signal. And we'll just be able to trust it because we've gotten so many trades and we've seen so much price action that we know, okay, this setup is very similar to that other trade we had 6 months ago on that random Tuesday at 9:15 a.m. Same exact setup, and the AI can track all that, and we necessarily can't, right? So, and then that would be ironically a nice little trade right there. But point is that we're going to have so much data that it's going to be very difficult for us to not have success after a certain point in time, if that makes sense. Like, we'll just continue to get a ton of information sent. Now, the reason I'm not into swing trading just yet is because like if I'm going to build that, and I'm sure I will at some point, I'm going to need way longer to train. There are I'm pretty sure the math works out to be, well, there are 24 hours in a day. Futures open 23 hours a day, and then we would get basically 60 minutes in an hour. So 60 times 24 is like 14 something, 1440, 1460, something like that. Divided by three, we're gonna get a ton of signals. Check my math here. 24 times 60, yeah, 1440 divided by maybe 23 times 60 actually, 1380 divided by 3 minutes. So we'll get 460 signals per day times however many assets we have. So if we do NQ and MNQ, that's okay. Well, that's double. Add a third. Okay, now we've got 1,000 signals a day at least. And so we add another one, another one, and another one. Okay, now all of a sudden we've got 2,000 signals a day. And so we'll end the week with 10,000 signals. And it's just going to be really difficult for us to, like, if we really use machine learning properly, to have really bad trades after all the data has been spliced through. And so after a week and a half, we're going to have like one of the most elite signal generators like that you could find. So really excited about that. No Forex, Ron. No, I just don't believe in Forex. I know Camille, I'm not I forgot to answer your question, sorry. But I'm in the US. So do I think our country won't steal data? I don't believe that. I think they will, just like anybody else. But I'm here, so it is what it is. Maybe it's a civil liberty I have to give up. But I for sure don't want to give that shit to China. No offense, but like, you know. So thanks, Ron. But yeah, no Forex. For a lot of reasons, Forex. The main one is I see it as an asset that just it's going to struggle to grow as far as users go. We're starting to see like these stable coins, kind of Tether and some different ones are starting to be used, or potentially could be used to be built for like bank transactions. So like Bitcoin, Ethereum won't be necessarily as useful. Maybe some things can be built on top of Ethereum or Solana or whatever the other ones are. But like we'll see these stable coins, and so we'll be able to settle transactions in real time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, at any time using potentially crypto. And so I don't know if in Forex is kind of a way of converting cash. I don't know if the future, I'm trying to see this in 3 years, don't know if the future is going to be Forex at all, if it's just going to be a ton of crypto. And so there could be these national coins, but again, that's way out in like sci-fi land. We'll see. Point is, no, I don't really believe in Forex. One, two, it's hard to trust all the data that's out there with some of these Forex brokers. Like there's obviously the US ones, which are fine, but I just don't see it as a growing asset class. I could be very wrong on that, and to which I'll just catch up eventually. But I see crypto as being kind of the leader in the clubhouse. I see our stock market kind of being number one, futures being up there, crypto being probably number two, honestly, because it's worldwide. And so I think it makes way more sense for us to focus on US markets. And then if we're not going to focus on US markets, focus on crypto. That makes more sense. And in the US, it's just we have a bunch of like shitty little like meme coins that mean nothing. But at some point, there will be like a nice market to day trade on. We'll be able to go long and short just as easy on both of these things. So we'll kind of see how that works out. I missed one live stream. Rye, you're not wrong, my friend. Isn't this data already public? Ron, what data? Thanks, Ron. It is cool. I've had this idea for I think 6 or 7 weeks now. And it's been being built for the past 4 weeks. And so my original idea was like ChatGPT rolled out their AI agent, and my dumbass, I was like, well, sick. I'll just have that thing run and take a literal screenshot, and then it'll tell me what it thinks, and we'll just trade that. And fucking open AI, I know the agent doesn't give you. It's like $200 a month. So it's kind of expensive, but it doesn't give you opinions. It'll just like regurgitate data, or it'll do actions for you, but it won't be like I think price is coming down, or I think price is going up. It won't give you any sort of opinion on anything. And so I was like, that's a huge bummer. But normal, regular Chat GPT, version 4.0 or whatever, it will. And so I'm like, what the fuck? This is stupid. So I know those agents are out there. I know like these large firms have access to this AI, and they're making decisions. They're making superhuman decisions on some of these trades that we just don't have access to. And so the goal is to like close that gap as fast as we can. And so at some point, who knows, somebody might come in and we'll maybe have more information and a chance to build even a bigger, better. Let's go sell right there. Smaller scalp. Let's see. Sell again right there. Let's see if price can really hold this thing. Dip a little further, buddy. Let's see. Kind of going the wrong way right now. Let's see. Trying to call the market's bluff here, but I'll take 50 bucks if I can get it. Okay. Almost even. We were. Okay. See if this next candle can give me any relief, or if I'm just wrong. Let's find out. Close it out. Okay. L there. So we'll see. We'll see. But I am very excited about it because even if it's bad at the beginning, it will get rapidly better. And so the goal would be that we would just get like, basically, how I see it is we would just have multiple assets that we could trade, and it wouldn't really matter what we traded. We would just jump into it. So like if we had 15, 16, 20 different assets going at the same time, then we would just take the ones that give us the best signals all the time. So we could jump from futures to crypto to options to whatever, back and forth all day, and just trade the stuff that's sick. Or you could just wait for the highest and best signals, or maybe even fucking trade, or even the worst ones and just to invert them, which we'll see. So that's kind of the idea. It's just going to take a little bit of time to get built and really built out. Let's see. Yeah, Peter, I'll get to you there. Camille, I think you said something about, does it make sense? It can, Camille. The only issue with going and copying 20 accounts or trying to get 100 or 200 bucks is your losses have to be really small. So you got to have 25, 30, 50, $60 losses. Otherwise, what you're going to end up with doing is having a couple days where you're green and one big red day. Then you have to like restart the process. And so that's going to be one of those where, yeah, you could probably do it, but your losses have to be pretty small. And so I would say you probably need to go for like 3 or 4 trades, assume you're going to lose 1, maybe even 2, but hopefully you can lose 2 trades, win 2 trades, and be up and be profitable. Hopefully that answers that question a little bit. Market data, yeah, market data is already public. Yes, it is. But the way it gets interpreted, I think, is the biggest thing. Like the difference between, because technically we have the same access to all this data, technically. But the way that we use it, or the way that we analyze it or want to trade it, might just be different. And that difference is what needs to be studied also. And that difference, damn, we got close to be up. We didn't get there. Motherfucker. I was right as shit on this move. I just couldn't hold this that long. That sucks. That sucks. We're seeing that right. So this would be that would a great example. This would be one where like, it called a short right here, and I don't know how I would score this yet. Maybe I'd say it's good, but we had to deal with 25 points of drawdown first before we get this move. So 22, where it's in that. I don't know how I'd score that. If it said go short right here on this candle at this time, whenever it was, I don't know how I'd score that because technically this move needs to continue going on first. So then, yeah, I'd probably score that as good and say sometimes you have to hold. Sell. Okay, let's see what we got. Nice, 164. I can't believe I can get stopped out of that one. Oh. 150, good. Let's see what we got here. Good. A little more. 60. There we go. 200, lock that in. Stop will get hit eventually, but there we go. 200 bucks on that, not bad. Not bad for a little trade. So I guess, yes, I would call that a good trade because it'd probably give us short and then another short. So yeah, I'd probably call that a solid trade. But again, like we'll see. I anticipate the signals being mediocre to ass at best at first, and then eventually they'll get better. The hope is that they would start pretty good, and then we would just get to elite really fast. Um, so you're not trading that way yourself, Camille. What do you mean by that? But yeah, right. Sorry about that. At the end of the day, like, what if you guys have learned nothing from me? I just believe that there are tools and ways to use, some of these systems and tools out there um, to help us trade better than I think we can on our own. Right? If you take nothing from me, Hoppy Mini accounts I meant. No, I do not. You're correct. I do not. I do not trade that way. Ultimately, I think like scaling up multiple accounts is great. I just kind of feel like if you're going to do that, trading your own money might make a lot of sense too. Especially because it's quite an investment to get all these accounts and then pay all the activation fees. And then hopefully you don't fuck it up. But people have done it. People have done it. People have done it. But no, for me, I think that it's a start with a few, get a couple payouts. Like I would say, like scale in, like to buying more accounts as you get better. So just thinking about like prop firms are a very narrow way of thinking about it because I think that over time, like you'll eventually move on from prop firms. But like if you've never gotten a payout from a prop firm, like let's start there. Let's get a payout with one account. Then you can do two more accounts, and then you can do 3, 4 more accounts. Like there's no reason to jump right into 20 and hoping that you get it right the first time. When you could just scale in, you could literally just scale up your accounts. And so that would be how I would do it. I don't do it because at the end of the day, like I just don't, I don't know, not a big copy trade guy, although I will do it, but I'm not going to copy trade 20 Apex accounts. I'm good on that. Trade my own cash at that point. But you should use the payout money to then like feed the new thing. And so once you're at 5, 10, 15 accounts, like cool. Like then you can start pocketing that money. But I would just, if you're going to copy trade and get to that, I would use the payouts you get early as like seed money to then go and buy more accounts. And then once you get to the point where you're like, okay, I've got enough accounts, whether that's 10, whether it's 5 for you, it could be 10, 15, 20, however many. Like then cool, like start taking your payouts and put them in your pocket. Like use it that way. But that's a long journey and there's no rush. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense for you, my friend. But yeah, so we're going to use as much AI as humanly possible. And again, like these signals should be in time good enough to where you could like rely on trading a ton of accounts at the same time with a lot of capital and making good money with it. Like I really do believe that. I really do. And so that like what I'm trying to eliminate is the knowledge gap between what a good, like excellent, profitable trader is and what a bad trader is. Like we can compress that to zero and make it so it's not possible. It's kind of like when we didn't have the internet and we got the internet. Like before, if we needed to learn information that we didn't have access to at our fingertips, we had to go to the fucking library or ask somebody who knew, and there's like no way to check if they knew or not, right? So like we were able to take information and go from I don't know what the hell I'm talking about to I can become an expert in almost no time. Same thing with trading. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing to I'm profitable almost in no time. Like that's going to be the goal. And then from there, like that's like level one. I'm a profitable trader. I make money. Okay, cool. The next thing is, okay, now we got to scale. Like we leverage and scale. So some of you guys will choose prop firms to be the leverage. Fine. That's great. I'd probably end up choosing something like options as the leverage. So once you establish that you're good and you make money, the next thing is going to be okay, how much money do you make? Because the truth is that the best traders aren't the ones with the best percentages. The best traders are the ones who make the most money. Okay, so if you have a $1 million account and you make 100K, or you've got a $10,000 account and you turn it to 50, well, the guy that made the $100,000 is better than you who made 40. Okay, that just is what it is. They have more capital. The person who makes more money is the better trader. So the next step will just be, okay, where do we get the leverage from? What are the best assets to leverage? And crypto will be a tough one for me because I just don't know that I believe in crypto to like ever leverage in that much, but I could be wrong. Um, Ron, yes. Yes. Ron, the answer is yes, my friend. It is yes. It is expensive. It is. And it takes time too. That's why it's been so long. I haven't really talked about it because, well, if the bot worked, then we would just use the bot and I would have this running in the background. But I didn't like the bot the way it was like working, and I wasn't 100% sure I could get the AI to do what I wanted to do. But once I found out I could do it, and I could do it at a pretty good level, I was like, okay, we should just go all in on this. And I thought I'd have it ready today, but I don't. So probably Monday. But so we keep doing this. But yeah. So we get cranking on that when it's ready. I should have some results later tomorrow, but it'll be Friday at 2 p.m. So whatever, we'll just wait. I am not. I'm not looking for investors. No, I do anticipate that in the future somebody will come along, and one of two things will happen. And here's the thing with AI: like, there's so much. I've always known I want to be a part of AI. I kind of feel like we're all kind of sitting in a spot where we're smart enough to do this shit. So like, we should be smart enough to find a way to use AI to create an arb in the market. Um, so like, this is level one stuff, just having the AI analyze charts and then signaling trades for us. Level two could be it takes the trades for us. I don't know if I trust it that much, but um, there will come a certain point where like the AI will be able to do more with less money, but like the infrastructure it takes could be very expensive. And so at that point, could I be looking for investors? I don't know. If it's good enough, I should just be able to self-fund the whole thing, which I've done so far. So like, whatever. But if it comes to that, then maybe. I just don't know if I really want to. I would need to partner with somebody who knows this shit, way deeper than I do. But I don't know. I don't know. Ron, to give you a little joke, Rye, I will answer that question in a second. To give you a little joke, Ron, I'm pretty sure, not pretty sure. Back when, we'll just say it's Rick. Back when Rick made his bot, and then basically off the strategy that I had, which I guess looking back at it was a pretty generic strategy. I reformed it, I refined it a little bit. He was like, "Do you want to partner?" And I was like, "No." I'm like, "You would no? Like, there's no way I would ever trust partnering with you." And I'm pretty sure like he's on his way to federal prison. I've not kept up with his deal, but what is trade algo? I don't is your idea similar to trade algo? I don't know what trade algo is. Sorry, Ron, I have no idea what that is. Yeah, really good thing. Really good thing. He got tied up in some other stuff too, so it looks like he's going to be in. He won't be around for a long time. Uh, a real scumbag of a guy, honestly. But whatever. Trade. I don't know what trade algo is. I can look it up really fast, but I don't know what that is. Is it similar to trade algo? Trade algo. Try for free. Trade GPT. Revolutionary. Powered. Okay. To the next level. I've not heard of them. Let's see. I don't know. Looks like they're like a more of a Bloomberg terminal. But I don't know. Which I would love. Like, let this bad boy get good enough to where it like anytime I make an investment in some new sort of like tech that I want to do. So the bot is a great example of that. You guys got to watch me do that in real time, like build it, get excited about it, and then realize it's not as good as I want it to be. There's a boiling point it has to get to. It has to be good enough like you invest money into something, but it has to be good enough to like warrant more money to be invested. And so this too has to get, the AI has to get good enough um, before I'd be willing to invest in something like maybe even a Bloomberg terminal, which I don't know how that information could get weaved between Bloomberg and then the AI. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure you can do something like that because I think people would just sell it that way. That makes sense. I don't know. But trade algo, I don't know what that. I don't know what this is. I have no idea. I'm looking at it, but I can't tell. Okay. I also don't know what price wants to be right here. I have no clue. I'll take a short off this. Fuck it. Let's see. Let's see. We want to do a buy stop. Okay, we're up 20 bucks. Holding. Nice. Nice. Really nice. Really nice. There we go. All right, we're out. Look, good trade there. I don't know. Now the difference with what I'm trying to build and maybe what this is like this is all. It looks like. Well, let me go to products. Let me look at the products first. Products. Yeah, terminal. Trade algo terminal. Yeah, I figured. Let's see if I click terminal. What happens? Premium Academy mentorships. I'm trying to click on terminal to like subscribe or whatever, but it won't let me. I don't know what's going on. I already have an account. Log in. Yeah, this looks like a Bloomberg terminal type of thing. Um, to be very honest, I don't know. I don't know if the terminal game is where I want to be. It it's a mountain. The other one is buy alerts. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure on that. What I would say though is like the information that gets pushed out. Like I don't know if I want to trade off of. I have some ideas on how I want to improve. So I've got this first initial version kind of being built, and it some bugs, whatever. Um, I have things that I know I want to add to it. I just have to make sure that the first part of it actually makes sense and it works and it's good. That because it will be more money to get it to another level. But I do know that coming soon, like I'll add another piece to it, which I think will be sick. And so, or a couple pieces. So we'll add that eventually, as long as it's performing okay. Um, and I think the more data I can give it, so like this is an idea, but I don't know that I'm ever going to do this. But let me just give you an idea. I would love to have a machine built that just measures the wicks on every candle, and then I could get it. I could get it as an average, and then from there, um, I would look at it and say, okay, on red candles we have this amount of pullback. On green candles we have this amount of pullback, and then we would have the ability to say, okay, long or short, and then we could expect how many points of pullback we should be counting on, and then we could set our stop right there. We could wait for it to pull back, which might not be the smartest, but we would have a different way to expect how much price is going to move before it makes its full move. I don't know if that's actually any good as an idea, but it is an idea, and so I'd have that data sent as well, and so every 3 minutes send that data, and just on and on and on. How many candles that are green in a row? How many red in a row? When prices chop you, how much is it? It's like we could then look at it and say, okay, if we get back to back to back to back candles, we're bottoming or topping. And then if it's a couple in a row and then a couple in a row, we're trending. And so there's so many things, but the other piece is like just because you have more data doesn't mean you have better and good data. You just have more of it. And so I don't want to like pack it with fluff. And so it's going to be an interesting because we'll make updates obviously, but there will be an update that's shittier than the previous version. And I want to have as few of those as possible. We're like, damn, these signals are actually got a little bit worse. It's like, yeah, you're right. That new data I gave it is not reliable. So, oh yeah, it's a mountain. You are not wrong. you can't go and be that bad of a person for that long and then like all of a sudden not, like it doesn't catch up with, like it just does. You can't be that bad of a person. Yeah, you just can't be that kind of person and expect good things to happen to you over a long enough period of time. Um, Unfortunately for Rick, fucking dickhead. Anyway, and he has kids too. I just feel bad for the children. Like they didn't earn that, you know. But I mean, I guess they had a decent life prior to, so yeah. Anyway, the wheels of justice, they move slow, but they are a force. They are hard, impossible to stop. But anyway, so yeah, I'll continue to tinker with that, and hopefully over the weekend I've got it all ready to go, and I can like test it on crypto or something, and just kind of see what is what. But yeah, the idea came. It was like 2 in the morning. I was like, that'd be sick if I just took a screenshot of my chart and then ChatGPT gave me the idea, like tell me what to do. And I was like, that actually isn't a bad idea. And then from there, it kind of snowballed into whatever it's going to be. So again, more and more ideas, more and more stuff to go. Um, and then we'll go from there with it. Yeah, but the goal would be that we would build the best system and most reliable system for scalping or day trading to start. Then we can move it to swing trading. It's just that's going to require a Bloomberg terminal type of thing and more market data than maybe I'm willing to either invest in or trust. Export chart to Excel. The export chart to Excel. Ron, I have not. I have not. You put together a bunch of words that I've never seen uh, put together. So you have to explain that to me, my friend. And it looks like it's just you in the chat. Rye, how do you combat the lag between signal and taking trade without bot? Or, for example, sell MNQ, but has already moved down past the time to sell signal. With that being said, wouldn't there be a discrepancy between signal results or actual results? Okay, Rye, so good question there. What I would say is you can have all the different tools and indicators that you want to use. I'm probably going to trade it just like this. I will have website open. I will get new signal. I will go to Tradeovate. I will push buy or sell if I agree with the signal, or if I think that I'm gonna try it out, whatever it is. Okay. So there shouldn't be a huge lag there. Now the signals are not going to be, and maybe you missed it. The signals are not going to be buy at 21,070. It's just going to say buy or sell with the confidence, and this is where we have to kind of begin, that price is probably going to go up or price is probably going to go down, which way it signals. Over time, I'll try to give it a price target and say, okay, but what I think the issue would be is if I give it a price target, my confidence scores come way down. And so I'll get a bunch of like low confidence signals that would be hard to trust. So I don't know if I want to do that versus like we have a buy signal here. Anytime you purchase would be fine if you believe price is going to go up. And then we just need to make sure that we price our account properly. And so you'll need to look at maybe the ATR as an example and say, okay, ATR is sitting at 17. Okay, cool. Then I need to make sure that I'm trading at a proper risk amount. And again, we will give it more and more data so that we can try and get price predictions. And what I'll probably do is give it like 2 or 3 different predictions. And so I'll say, I'll have it give me like a really conservative one, a middle of the road one, and a really aggressive prediction. I want the confidence score to be the same, but based on price action, which is another parameter I'd have to give it, give me a target. I think that has a chance. um, I think that has a chance of being something that uh, could happen. I really do. But I don't know if I want to start there because I don't want the signals to be like trade to this level or trade to that level. Let me see here. Shit. Let's see. I don't know what password. I don't remember. No. 1 second here. Got distracted by something. Anywho, so I'm excited about what is to come, but it's just going to take a minute before we get there. The other thing is I needed to make sure that it doesn't give me like insane predictions when price is choppy like this. So, and then we'll have to also like let's take time, but we'll have to know or look at or be curious on how long some of these signals take to come true, if that makes sense. So it could be a minute, it could be a candle, it could be 3 candles before these signals are correct. Like I'll have to learn that, and I'll now what I will do is rank them or give the feedback of good or bad based on a shorter amount of time, so that the signals do become better. But like initially, we won't have an idea. We won't know yet. So that's part one. You guys will watch me build this in real time, and it'll get better and better and better. Yeah, buddy, nobody's coming to save you. All right. Sorry about that. Ron, you could. That's a slower way of doing it. Sorry about that. Um, that's a slower way of doing it, but you could do that too. I think the difference is that you're gonna want like a uh, much more robust back end system. So you could do it that way, but I don't know how you store it after you want to move it to a new like platform. Can you like just download all these PDF files or all these images and then send it over there? I don't know. Like it probably would be better for you to just send your trades, but then you don't have as much like I'm trying to think of the words. Like you don't have as much context, you know. What do we got here? And we got priced. I mean, markets are just getting smoked. I don't even what's hold on here. Uh, QQQ is up barely. We could be negative for the year. Wow. Um, I think the entire process would be slower. The way you'd want to do it is just webhook with different like with a payload. Um, is the way I'm going to be doing it anyway. Let's go. Oh wow, ass of a fill. Okay, nice trade though. 150, good. 60, nice. Good, nice. Price is really extending, which is great. Love that. Nice. Good, good trade there. Super solid. Love when price is just flying down like that. Always a great time to catch some points. We should have caught this bad boy here. I don't know why we were messing around. I gotta make something whip right here, whatever. Um, Ron, what you're saying could happen, could be true. I don't know. That's not the way. I never envisioned it being that way, so I never considered that to be an idea or an option. But from what I now understand, I guess it could be done technically, but I don't know. I don't know. As long as your prompt, from what I'm understanding, is your prompt needs to be finely tuned as well, so that you get the right, and then it needs to be sent. But Ron, how would you get the feedback? Like, how would you get the score back? Um, I guess to me that would be like the next thing, you know. And then the next part would be if you wanted to plug in a different data source. So, like, let's say instead of it just being a chart, you also wanted it to analyze, I don't know, like sentiment or news, or pick a trade algo, for example, all the news that's on there. Like, if you wanted it to read all of that, how would you then do that too? Like, I guess I don't necessarily know how that would work. Now, again, I could try and figure it out because we'll see. But that to me is those are my first questions. Like, all right, like maybe you were correct. How does the rest of it work? And maybe you're just thinking about it for the first time too, so maybe you don't have all the answers. But I don't either. But I don't think that that makes the most sense in my head. Yeah, you do. You do need a Python. So like, you might as well just do the whole back end thing. Like, that's how I would, yeah, that's probably what I would do. You're gonna need all this other piece. So I would anticipate it probably, and it probably doesn't cost as much as you would think, but it's still pretty costly. I'm anticipating it'll probably end up costing closer to like 15, 20, if I had to guess, but not super expensive. Data dumps is pretty badass. Um, yeah. The thing about it is you can just give so much to these AIs. Like, you can just give it, and I'm not even remotely close to like maxing out its capabilities. Um, I want to make sure that there's like a latency. There's no latency difference between like 3 minutes, because ideally I should get a new signal every 3 minutes and 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 10 seconds would be kind of late, but like, so I want to make sure that that's not a problem either. But I need to give it way more data than I'm currently giving it or projected to give it. Um, but I don't know what's valuable yet. So that's going to be fun. I've got, again, a couple ideas of what I want to plug into it coming, but I don't know if it'll be useful yet. I simply do not know. I do not know. But so hopefully by fingers crossed tomorrow. I don't think we're gonna get, my hopes and dreams aren't gonna get answered for tomorrow, but maybe Monday we got ourselves a chance. Got ourselves a nice chance to have it ready and kind of a first look kind of thing. No wedding, but first look. All right, we got price dropping here. Let's see what we got. Here's how I'm reading this on the cumulative data, volume delta rather. I got the bottom right here, which is very similar to price. Do I get price to extend beyond this? Maybe. I'm not exactly sure though. So we're gonna wait and watch. We'll wait and watch. Yeah, I'm not really seeing price trying to go lower here. I get to retest these wicks, I think, but I don't know if I'm gonna sell into this. Could be wrong, but if price extends beyond this wick, I will definitely buy off this. I will. I don't know. I need to see kind of how price would look if it does this, but that 21,000 level is like, you know, markets love an even number. So we'll see. Look at 15 minutes. Yeah, down here at 28.94. Interesting. Okay, so if we break this, we could run to it. Interesting. Which is down here. Yeah, I don't know. I feels like price is respecting this 21,000 level. We might not have to test that low. I could be wrong and eat these words in the next couple seconds, but I think price is wanting to kind of chill here first. Always open to being wrong, but let us find out. No doubt. Right. Bet. Do your thing, bro. Do your thing, my friend. Fill out the if you go to my page, go to the predictive model here. The link will be there for you to go ahead and start your 7-day free trial if you want, if you so choose. Okay, there goes price. All right, interesting here. Let's look at price action for a second. If I go to the, how do I go to a non 1 minute chart? Is the question on TradeRate. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know that we test this low here. I not that I don't think it could get there. I just don't know if that's what I'm seeing. We make a new low. We touch this 21,000 level pretty good, and then we run away from it. I'll take a quick buy off of this. Not the smartest of things here, but like right there. Let's see. There, that's nice. That was a nice little pop. I wish I would have just clicked sell altogether. I've been sick. That was close. We're gonna touch my spot, I'm pretty sure. I'm a tick below 21,000. There it is. Yeah, that wasn't the brightest ideas. It wasn't far off though. Let's just see what this move ends up doing. But I wonder if I was playing a dangerous game or not. Felt like we really had a chance. We got in at somewhere. Let's just call it 21,006. Popped up to 21,011, 5 points. I mean, it's not a ton, but it is something. For it to just pop and run back like that is something. Wow, wow, wow. Damn it. My stop, I would have never put my stop this low anyway. Just like if price is going to touch that, it could touch a lot of things. So I didn't want to put it there. A tough one. Yeah. Yes, sir, indeed. Now, Ron, to your other point, like if we didn't want to scalp and we wanted to like swing trade, I think we could just get away with taking a screenshot, asking ChatGPT or whoever, and we probably could ask multiple LLMs, like, what do you think? Where is price going to go next? Do you think? And then how confident are you? And then I'm pretty sure like you could get yourself like a couple decent answers and go from there. I just don't think you could day trade and do it. I don't know if it'd be fast enough or. And the other thing about some of the models is that they don't remember like the way they should. I know they say they do, but they don't like. They're not really training themselves on it, and so you might have to ask the same way every single time, and then kind of maybe map out or bank or create a prompt that you continue to add to every time you suggest. So it's like, do I, where do you think price is going to go? Give me a price target. And then from there, you'd say, okay, Cool. And then the next piece would be like, okay, and then you learn to be like, okay, keep in mind that gaps get filled 70% of the time or 80% of the time. Say, okay. And like you would just keep expanding the amount of little small things that you would give it in order to get the most accurate results. You could probably do that. That's an option as well, I think. It just would have to be on a 5 minute or 10 minute or a higher time frame. And then you could ask it to compress your prompt as well. Okay, so kind of what I was thinking would happen here. Let's go by right there. Price is really moving here. Can we get above that high is the question. Okay, guaranteed profit for a point. Oh, wow. I can't believe that happened that fast. Good grief. Going off that low. Nice. Hmm. 2090. 20,000, sorry, 20,900. Are we? 900 even, you think? So it wouldn't be that far of a drop, but damn, wouldn't that be no fun? Is that right? We will see, Ron. I don't not believe you. Funded account updates. Come on, bro. Clear path to live. Take 5 payouts in a single. Okay. Live starting balance. Okay. Five payouts. That's not bad. Top step. That's not bad. I respect that. Did you guys get that email about Top Step? Did you guys get the email about the top steps and the next step to get funded? Like real funded. That's pretty cool. That'd be the only counter to everything I'm kind of saying is if um, you're the process of getting to Top Steps funded account is just so, or any prop firm is so like opaque. You just don't know. Um, Making it clear and easy and kind of obvious is really helpful because now you have an idea. Like you just basically need to you need to have 25 days of 200 bucks or more, which is about a month and a half um, of winning, and then you're ready to rock and roll, which is pretty cool. And you could get called up before that, obviously, but that's nice. That's super solid. So if we were able to do that with our AI algo, that'd be pretty sick. That's very reasonable, I think. Okay, so we're kind of coming back down here, volume wise. I don't know if I want to go short just yet, but I'll entertain it. If we get a pullback here, I'll entertain it. How much time do I have? 2-1. Okay. Damn, this thing didn't even give me a chance. Because it jumped so far, I don't know that I love the idea of getting back into it. What's been my win rate today? I've lost quite a few trades today, but what's been my result? 73%. Okay. I've eaten quite a few bit of commish, but I think 73%, not bad. We're just kind of fucking around. Not bad. We had one trade that cost us an extra 300 bucks, I think. If we avoided that one, we'd be in a much better spot. But it is what it is. It happens. We were in short for 6 contracts, and I set the opposite order I should have set, and then we ended up getting in fucking 12 contracts. Instead of exiting the trade, we ended up losing a little bit more money. So that stunk. That was dumb. Anyway. All right, so I got price kind of making a new. Okay, I'm intrigued. I'll go buy 8 right here. I'm intrigued. Put my limit at that level right there. 20 bucks, good. Move this thing to guaranteed profit. 20 bucks. Let's do it again. Let me buy some more. Stop. Slide my stop. Oh shit. All right. I'll back up. Hold on. Nice. $30, 40 bucks. Good. Oh, we're out. All right, cool. Nice little trade there. Two little wins there. Not bad. What does that bring my P&L to? -4, 75%. Not bad. 37 trades. Not bad. Only 9 losses. We just had one fat ass loss. Yeah, this one. This one right here. Huge. That one really, really fucked up our account. Excuse the French, I guess. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what ChatGPT or whatever AI model we decide to go with. See what happens. Always, Ron. If I'm going manual, I go eval. Um, I go eval. So we'll test next week on an eval as well. Probably do another Apex eval. The reason I don't test on paper is the stakes. Not that they're not high enough, but like the consequences of messing up or of a trade like the one I was just talking about. I want to go short off of this. I think. I don't know if I love this spot totally, but I tried it. We were up a little bit. 3 points, 4 points. Give me a 10-point stop. Hold on, Ron. I'll answer your question in just a second. Nice. Good, we're out. 76%. Nice. Ron, to answer your question, can you use vision? I don't know the answer to that question. Ron, the reason I use the evals when I'm testing is when you make a mistake inside the eval, like, and you blow up an account on accident, like you have, there's no beating around that. Do you know what I mean? In a demo account, from time to time, you get. I'm gonna go sell off this. This is risky as shit, but fuck it. Let's see, 60 bucks. Give me the stop. Let's see. Am I 10 points away? I'm a little. That's about right. Hold on here. I just think the evals give you a much more realistic look at what real life could be, because if you mess it up too bad, you have blown the account. Right or wrong risk management, you've blown an account. Like there is some stakes. There are some stakes involved. So I like to test on an eval if I can. The bot I didn't want to put inside of an eval because I knew that we had some issues that we had to take care of, and I didn't want to blow up accounts there. That didn't make any sense. But if I'm manually trading, I think I'm decent enough to like pass an eval. If I have the right setup and everything else. I'm gonna move this to, there we go. Nice. That was profitable. Barely, but profitable. Let's What's our winning percentage here? We're doing a much better job. 77%. Okay, good. And then Ron, you said, can you use vision? Ron, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I have not thought as creative as I possibly could about how I could use ChatGPT in real time to get these signals. One thing that's very clear is that you can't use OpenAI's system yet to do machine learning, which I believe is more valuable than the incremental signal that it might give. So I'm banking on the long term that my hundreds, thousands, and then tens of thousands, and then hopefully one day hundreds of thousands of trades will be more impactful and better than just trying to get a signal in real time right now. That's kind of the way that I anticipate it or am looking at it and viewing it. I could be wrong and you could be right, which is like just fuck it, get like point in time, real guidance, and go from there. And then let OpenAI develop a better model, and then that will make your signals better. That's also a way as well. I just don't know that you get to going long here made so much sense to me. I don't know that you get the chance to get the real machine learning, which I think could be a huge level up. And then not only that, storing all of that data somewhere so that if you do jump models, it can just go in there, boom, read it all, and then catch up right away. Which is, again, that's what I'm banking on. That's my idea for how all this should work. Hopefully that makes some sense. But my friend, I have no clue if what you're saying is a great option or not. This is all kind of new to me as well. Hopefully that makes some sense. Good old Top Step. Felt good. All right, so what we got? We got price rolling down here, good. I got price basically, I got the volume, cumulative delta volume, sorry. This is kind of what I'm seeing is like, okay, if price breaks kind of like right here, I'll split the difference, and then right here, the delta. That's kind of what I'm seeing as our support and resistance. And then, we can let price do whatever it wants to do, but that's what I see right now. That is what I see. Cumulative delta. We'll get one more trade in here and then we'll get out of here. ATR is still at 14. Let's go for the moon though on this one. Let's go 16 contracts. You know what I mean? Let's take a shot. What do we got here? One of those things, one of those trades where we can make a break our day on it, just the kind of risk I like. Okay, I've priced making a new low on my delta here, but I don't have price making a new low here. Does that make sense? So I've got kind of this discrepancy as in like maybe going long here makes a ton of sense. Not yet, potentially, but soon. I've got price making a new low here, but not on price action. So let's see what we get here. Ron, to your 20,900 prediction, this appears to be in line with that, but I don't know. Okay, I got price moving aggressively here. Let's see what we got. Okay. I'm not one to bet against these big moves, but I will. I'll go buy off this bad boy so fast. Won't know what hit it. Let's see. Whoa. Price is really extending here. Okay, I'm going long off of this at the open, I think. Okay. Price faked me out. I wanted to see if I could get price to run. There it is. Let's take it even there. I'm gonna go long again. Hold on. Long. This one might not be so lucky. Awesome. 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 Over 400 bucks on that trade. That was awesome. Fantastic way to end the day. Able to catch that nice little move. And how we did that is how I anticipated this thing kind of working out. Is we had, let me just go here. I'm gonna save this really fast, and then I'll do something really quick with these here. Okay, so we had price making a new low down here, price action wise, but I thought my cumulative delta volume, yes, saying that right? I felt like it was a bit more aggressive than price was, and so I felt like we would get a reversal, and that's kind of what we did. I thought we'd get a bottoming of it. So we have this does make sense, but I felt like based on what I was seeing that our delta volume was falling a little bit too fast based on the way price action was looking. So I thought we'd get a reversal. And that's exactly what we got. So super solid trade there. That will be one of the tools that I let the AI analyze, because I think there's a lot of value in this indicator as well. So good day, or good way to end the day. Little 400 bucks there, super solid. Anyway, so I'll let you guys run. Have a good day. Have a good rest of your day. We will be back tomorrow, probably doing the same thing if I had to guess, since I won't have those updates back. Now, fingers crossed I do, but I want to be a bit more realistic with what's possible. So we will. That's weird. We'll revisit it in due time. So let's go here, automatic, I guess. Cool. Anyway. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll probably do the same thing, and then hopefully Monday we've got some results. So anyway, anyway, cool. All right, Ryan, and we'll continue our conversation tomorrow in the chat if you'd like. Anyway, have a good one, my friend. Have a good one, everybody, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.